Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So before we get going on today's video, I gotta let you guys know, I gotta give you guys a bit of a warning. This is, in fact, NBA 2K20. You are not in that part of the internet. You're not watching a video from 10 years ago on NBA 2K10 or something like that, guys. This is, in fact, NBA 2K20. And the reason I say that is because we are doing a Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, New York Knicks rebuild. Yes, guys, straight up, man. Like, the New York Knicks have said that going into the 2020-2021 NBA offseason, their main focus, not just like a side, not like a side dish out. Their main focus is to sign Carmelo Anthony and get Chris Paul on the team in 2021. Guys, I just got back from Costa Rica, bro. I just got back from vacation, New York. Come on now, man. What y'all doing this to me for? Okay, like, seriously, when I was leaving, I saw a dried up, like, squishy, mushy black banana on the side of the road. I think a horse trotted through it a few times. Some flies was buzzing around it. That's essentially what the banana boat squad would be today. That shit ain't floating. Okay, that's the banana boat submarine. And I'm gonna say, if you're going for these two guys, you might as well bring Dwayne Wade out of retirement. He gets you about 9 points per game. Yeah, guys, so for today's video, we are in the 2020-2021 NBA offseason right here. And we have Chris Paul, and we have Carmelo Anthony, and we have the rest of the young New York Knicks. Now, keep in mind, this is no disrespect towards the play of Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul. Both players have well exceeded expectations this NBA season. I really like these guys on teams that are looking to contend. The fact of the matter is that I don't really know how either one of these guys help the New York Knicks right now, because obviously they are in a bit of a rebuild. Well, they are in a rebuild, not a bit of a rebuild. They rebuild them, man. They rehauling out there, and it's like Chris Paul was an all-star. I don't really see why he would want to go to the Knicks, but maybe I guess maybe if they like agreed to extend him to like the age of 47, for $50 million a season, I'll go play for New York for that. I actually would pay to play anywhere. But yeah, man. So yes, it's gonna be interesting to see it, because Chris Paul, Melo, I think could be. I think Melo would be a really good mentor for RJ Barrett. And I think Chris Paul, assuming the Knicks draft a point guard or something like that, could be a great man for that player. So maybe that is their mindset, is just to get some good, consistent veteran players in there. Although Melo, of course, wants to be on the New York Knicks, but mainly the leadership of Chris Paul would help out big time too. So yeah, guys, for this video, the Knicks do have the #1 pick in the draft, and there's actually one player that kind of goes along with this video that they are really interested in getting. That is actually LaMelo Ball. Yes, they want LaMelo Ball as the future guard of this team, and like I said, man, I think Chris Paul could do big in really helping him develop. So for this video, guys, we are going to draft LaMelo Ball to the New York Knicks. You look at some of the other players. Anthony Edwards would obviously be a good choice, pairing him with RJ Barrett. Obi Toppin, for their future power forward, sure, why not? James Wiseman, they already got Mitchell Robinson, so I don't really think that makes too much sense. But yeah, LaMelo Ball, I mean, the guy is showtime. Like, this dude, his passing ability, his IQ is really something, to really recognize as something that can be very special in the NBA today. I know LaMelo Ball, of course, has the whole dramatization of LeVar Ball and the whole Ball family alongside with him. But in this case, New York already got their own drama anyways. So, ain't nothing at all, right? But yeah, we have another pick here in the draft. Let's go ahead and look at some of the better ranked players. We got Zeke. We got McCurr Maker, who I've sure heard was balling out. Could be better than Thon. Not hard to do. Robert Woodard. Let's go with McCurr Maker. I'll take him as like a backup center. A little bit of a project. See what he can do. If he can be what Thon Maker was supposed to be, then we're in for one hell of an NBA player, right? So rookie signings, get both these guys signed up. We got Kenyon Martin Jr. Yo, Kmart Jr., man, I think Kmart went out of business, like the actual store. So, I'm sorry, Kenyon. I'm sorry, man. You ain't gonna be on my team, okay? Sorry about that. Team player options. Okay, so we got a lot of team options right here. Bobby Portis for $15 million. Of course, 2021 season is the big-time hitter, which makes little sense why they would go for these guys right now. I mean, like, 'cause I guess maybe for like a rebuild season and ensuring that Melo and CP3's on the team long term, then going for the big name free agent, I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, 1 year deal for Bobby Portis, Alfred Payton. If we have LaMelo right now, we don't really need Alfred. Although I guess we could use LaMelo as the starting shooting guard, do like the double CP3 LaMelo backcourt, kind of like to do with Shea and also Chris Paul, or they did with like Chauncey and Chris Paul back on I think it was the Clippers for like a season or something like that. So we'll get him signed up. Taj Gibson, Reggie Bullock's, okay, yeah. I'm good with those. I'm good with just getting those two guys back. If anything, they're good rotational pieces, right? Okay, so qualifying offers, Kadeem Allen, Alonzo Trier, Damian Dotson. You know, nothing against these guys. I actually love both these players. I think they've been good for the Knicks when given time. But in this case, you know, I do want to bring back Alonzo Trier. But no, nothing against Dame. We might as well bring him back, right? As long as he's like on the roster, because part of me is like, yo, let's give him a chance somewhere else. He's feeling unsettled. We'll let him walk. We'll give him an opportunity somewhere on a different team, maybe to have like a Malik Beasley type impact, where it's just like, yo, this guy's really damn good. Why were the Knicks not playing him more, right? Okay, moratorium period. So looking at some of the players out here, I guess if we want to like continue the trend of getting like some good veterans on the team, one position we are going to need is the power forward position for right now. It would be nice to convince Nikola Mirotic to come back, but I know he's playing overseas technically. Jeremy Grant, I do like quite a bit. He's only 26. Could give this team a nice, solid, athletic 3-and-D type of player. 2-year contract, I'm definitely down for that. So yeah, he'll just be a nice fit alongside Mitchell Robinson. If he starts, we'll see. We got to kind of look at the whole entire lineup. Not really much of a veteran, but, you know, still on the Denver Nuggets. That team knows how to win basketball games. We got Gerald Green. Let's get a moratorium period here. Let's ensure we can get this guy signed up first, and then I'll be good with that. We got Jamal Crawford. You know what? Bring back some old heads. Jamal Crawford would be kind of a fun story. $5 million, 1-year contract. See what he can do for us. Be kind of interesting. I guess if anything, maybe they're trying to sell some tickets this year, right? So we'll definitely do that with this squad. Besides for that, man, like, not really a lot going on this season. Definitely want to set ourselves up for the 2021 NBA offseason, which, you know, getting a guy to a $40 million contract and Chris Paul doesn't exactly do that. But who knows, man? Maybe Chris Paul will take a pay cut. That's not going to happen. But no, guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season, check out the lineup, and see what exactly this LaMelo... Yo, who's Melo? Which one's Melo? It's gotta be Carmelo Anthony. See how this team can do, right? Okay, so this is what the team is look like right now, guys. You know, I was kind of wondering if I want to do Carmelo as small forward or power forward, but it made sense. You know, if we're doing the double point guard backcourt, that means RJ has to start, right? We still got to work on developing the young blood right here. So he will be at small forward. Melo will go to the power forward position, and Mitchell Robinson will be the starting center, of course. And then for the backup unit, we do got Bobby Portis for a backup center, Alfred Payton, Jeremy Grant will be backup power forward, good role for him. And we got Jamal Crawford actually playing the backup shooting guard position. So that's going to be a lot of fun to watch there, man. Then we got Evan Turner, J.R. Smith was randomly signed. We still got Kevin Knox, McCurr Maker. I don't really know what to do with Kevin Knox, guys. His 2020 stats are horrendous. Like, this guy, I know he's only 21 though. It's like, that's the thing. It's like, we gotta have that same patience as we kind of had with Brandon Ingram. I mean, Ingram did do better than 6 points per game and everything like that, but eventually he did kind of click everything together, become an all-star. So I'm thinking for the sake of this season right here, I am probably gonna have to go ahead and rock with Kevin Knox, you know, on the Westchester Knicks. Just working on developing him even more here, man. We just don't really have a rotational spot for him, and I think he kind of needs it for his confidence. So while we're at that, McCurr Maker seems to be a little ways away, so let's go ahead and get ourselves another free agent so we can go ahead and put him into free agency. And yeah, I don't really want a guy that like wants any money. Let's go ahead and Juan Toscano. This guy is actually on the Warriors, and I think he's actually been pretty solid. So I mean, he's not gonna play for us or anything, sorry to say, but yeah, he will be part of the team. He gets to wear the jersey. Sometimes that's good enough. It was for me when anytime I play basketball. But yeah, McCurr Maker, Westchester Knicks. We're gonna be in the backup center. And yeah, that is the squad for this season. Dare I say 8th spot? I mean, we're seeing what Chris Paul can do, you know, with the OKC Thunder. So it'll be interesting here, man. But yeah, that is the team we are rocking with for this season. Like I said, we got a lot of good mentors out there. It's gonna be a fun team to watch. Not much defense out of sight. I guess, you know, Chris Paul's, he's always been a good defender. Mitchell Robinson, good defender. And the rest of it, you know, LaMelo Ball, I think that's going to be a big issue with him early on in his NBA career. But no, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see how this new look New York Knicks team can do. Okay, so a record of 40-41, which, you know, in the Eastern Conference, that's definitely got to probably be a playoff spot, right, guys? Which I think the Knicks fans, they would be happy with that at this point. Then, of course, that would give them hype going into the next offseason. So, you know, according to plan, man, we got one more game against the Charlotte Hornets, 24-57 for them, and finish with a W on the season. So, yes, a 500 record. Very cool for the Knicks. We do got LaMelo Ball as Rookie of the Year. Wow, bro. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists per game. That is out there playing with Chris Paul. He's playing a shooting guard out of position, still averaging 11 assists. And the defense, stealing the basketball at least. I don't know his other statistics. But yeah, 2 steals a game. Definitely got to be top in the NBA, at least one of the top spots. Field goal percentage, not bad. Shows room for improvement overall. And then 35% from 3. We got Cole Anthony as 6-man Kawhi Leonard defensive player. Who the hell are the Phoenix Suns starting over Cole Anthony for their starting point guard? Probably Ricky Rubio. Probably got a better rating as of right now. But we got All-NBA first, All-NBA second with LaMelo Ball making that. I don't know about all that. And we got the All-NBA third team with Chris Paul making that, man. So the guy is an ageless wonder. He just keeps on getting better out there, right, man? But the Knicks, 8th spot in the Eastern Conference. You would not expect them to get past Toronto, but who knows, man? Maybe they go out there and make a miracle happen. Let's go to the player stats on the season. So Chris Paul, leading scorer at 20 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists per game. LaMelo stats, we know that. And then Melo, the other Melo, I should say, 16 points, 5 rebounds per game, 44% field goal percentage. Bro, it seemed like he low-key mentoring LaMelo in the field goal percentage category. Just saying. And about 39% from 3. RJ Barrett is, I guess, technically a 4th option. I think he'd be an option over Carmelo, though. At 16 points, 6 rebounds per game. So pretty happy with that. Mitchell Robinson, the 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, doing what he does best out there. That's crash the boards and play some defense. So yeah, overall, man, we also got Kevin Knox back to a 75 overall. So not really improving there. And McCurr as a 73. Okay. So playoff time. Toronto Raptors. Like I said, not expecting too much out of this series. Unless miracles were to happen, but not in this case, man. Okay, I guess we got one win against them. Oh, 2-2. Yo, 3-2. Yo! New York freaking Knicks, bitch ass. Let's go, baby. Oh my God, they did it. Wow, bro. Yo, LaMelo, 21-15. The Melo brothers. 21-5-2 for Carmelo. 18 for CP3. Yo, the Banana Boat squad is fully intact. Not really. We missing LeBron and D-Wade. All right. I mean, yo, we got past the first seed. That's the first seed we just beat there, guys. Man, vacation was good to me. Here we go. Boston Celtics simulate rounds. There's no way we get past Boston. It's not going to happen. Okay, 2-1. 2-2. Yo, 3. Okay. We lost 4 games to 2. But regardless, man, that is exciting. That's some really good basketball right there. Yeah, and Melo and Chris Paul are both playing out of their minds. So that's great to see. Now, at this point, though, Chris Paul, definitely older. I mean, he's old right now, we're saying all those. Who knows? Maybe he's going to be until he's like 45. Huh? Cole Anthony Finals MVP? The man who just got done being 6-man of the... They just swept the Boston Celtics. Bro, what? Okay. Let's just move on to this offseason right here. I don't got time. I don't... There's not enough video space on YouTube to just dissect what just happened. Okay, man. Draft lottery staff signing. We're good with all that stuff. Let's go straight to the NBA draft. I don't know if we have somebody's draft pick. Joe Nobody still having eye issues to this day. I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems like when he was born, the doctor must have just grabbed him by his freaking eyeballs. And okay, I don't want to give you guys that visual. Let's go to the NBA draft. See what pick we have. We do have... we got back-to-back. Okay, now this gets kind of interesting, man. So as far as players available, it's like, do I really need, more young players? Not really. Do I like my chances of actually signing a good free agent, let alone having the money to do so? Not really. I think at this point, if the trade is right, I would like to trade both of these draft picks away. Maybe toss in... I would be willing to toss in Jeremy Grant in a deal. I think McCurr could probably be a backup power forward and be fine there at 7 foot. Yeah, he could probably do that. And see what this gets us. See if it gets us, 1 or 2 really good players. In this case, we get Jonathan Kuminga, who he was the 3rd pick in this draft. So that's kind of cool. And we get Bogdanovich. I mean, that's instantly backup shooting guard, backup small forward. I actually like that trade on really good contracts, too. Doesn't really screw up our free agent situation. Plus, we also get rid of Jeremy Grant's $8 million deal. We got, oh my Jesus. Okay. Devin Booker and Ricky Rubio. Yo. I mean, if the Phoenix Suns are looking to go full-on rebuild, let's assume at this point Devin Booker's like, I don't want to play for this. I don't want to play for the Suns anymore. Then that would kind of crash his trade value. Okay, I like that, obviously. Terrence Clark. Okay, so it's really between this trade and this trade. Yeah, I'm going to get Devin Booker on the team. Now, as far as using him in the lineup, it gets a little interesting because that means now, like, no matter what, RJ Barrett probably falls into a 6-man role. There's not really any ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's nothing, that's what it has to be. Because we now have, 4 really good guards on this team. But, in all my defense, we got Devin Booker out of it. So, we're going to make things work out here. So, yeah, Joel, we're not going to sign him up. Team player options. Chris Paul accepted his $44 million deal. No surprise there. Get Mitchell back. Get RJ back, obviously. Kevin Knox. Ignas Brazdenkis. Didn't really play him at all, but he's a really solid player out of Michigan. So, yeah, qualifying offers. This guy was actually kind of cool. I'm going to bring him back on the qualifying deal. Why not? He didn't play, but he was cool. Okay, moratorium periods. So, guys like Giannis, Kawhi, Paul George, they all were available. But, like I said, man, I had a chance to get a good young Devin Booker who actually fits in with the rebuild of this team anyway. Like, you're looking at D-Book and LaMelo as your future backcourt. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But, yeah, as far as anybody else, it kind of is what it is. Let's go and get some more players. We got DeMarcus Cousins, 7-9 overall for only $6 million. Definitely will get him signed up to this team if he wants to play. He's going to be for a backup role, of course. But not a bad way to go. We lose Bobby Portis. Didn't really want to re-sign him all that much anyway. So, yeah, getting Marcus Cousins, that will just be kind of fun. Alfred Payton, don't really need a backup point guard now. Ersan Ilyasova there. I think we're probably good there. Yeah, not too much more I really want to do with free agency. I think that the core of this team is intact. I'm going to go ahead and maybe a backup power forward. McCurr Maker's got that on lockdown. Let's go away, guys. Simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the team going into the beginning of the regular season, guys. We got Chris Paul, Devin Booker in the backcourt. Decided to go with LaMelo as the small forward spot, but think of it as a 3-guard lineup. Only reason I did that is for positional, because this man is 6'7", Devin Booker 6'5", so he had the least amount of change in his rating. Carmelo at the 4 spot, and why is he still wearing a Rockets jersey? And we got Mitchell Robinson at the 5. For the bench, we got RJ Barrett, about 22 minutes per game. I actually probably want to give him a few more out there. Let's take away a few from DeMarcus and McCurr and give a few more here to RJ Barrett. Very temporary, though, guys, because after this season, Chris Paul and Melo might be looking at retirement, something like that. And then you're instantly looking at RJ back in the starting lineup. So it's more so just like a very short-term thing. But overall, I do like the team a lot. Do I think they'll win the championship? I mean, we've made a lot of heads turn last season, right, guys? The playoffs, being in the number 1 seed Toronto Raptors. So I guess anything can happen. But once again, man, I don't think Chris Paul, Carmelo is really here to bring this team a championship. I think it's to develop the players and kind of get this team, some wins, keep the fans happy until the young core is ready to go. So, yeah, Devin Booker on this team, though, definitely going to be very exciting, guys. Let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see what happens. Okay, so the Knicks went 49-32 this season, guys. Come on, man. Like, we got Devin Booker out there, like an all-star. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Like, maybe this is the season we win it all. If not, then it's like we got a lot of cap space with Carmelo Anthony's contract went off the books. I think we do owe a contract to RJ Barrett. So, I think also Mitchell Robinson, so that probably actually takes care of any sort of available funds we would have. But regardless, man, I do actually, as I go through this video, I kind of like get it. I get what they're doing here. And it seems kind of fun, man. It seems like kind of fun to bring these guys back to this team here. But we are the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's go to the player stats on the season. So Devin Booker, leading scorer at 24 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Chris Paul and Carmelo Anthony, second leading scorers. LaMelo, numbers looks like down a little bit, playing, way out of position. Keep in mind, this guy's a point guard, man. We got him at the small forward spot. So, yeah, 15 points down, assists down, rebounds down. Not too much, though, like no cause for concern. And also his field goal percentage and 3-point percentage is up, which kind of indicates a better shot selection, right? RJ did nicely off the bench. He'll probably be starting next season for us. We got DeMarcus Cousins and a solid 11 points, 5 rebounds per game. So, yeah, overall happy with the team. Let's go ahead and get going on these playoffs. So, first round, Washington Wizards. Simulate rounds. Come on, guys. We beat Toronto for the 1st seed last year. Do not lose to the 7th seed. If you do, I will not be freaking happy, man. Come on. You can't even see because I'm in the way. Okay, we won 4 games to 2. Sorry about that. Little, man, just a little overreaction at times. 30-5, 22, 8, and 10 for LaMelo, 15 for Carmelo. Next up, we got Philly, simulate rounder, 6th seed. So yeah. 2 games, 2 games, 1, 2 games to 2, 3 games to 2. And we just lost 4 games to 2. Okay, so it seems like our kryptonite is the 2nd round, as it's been for like the past freaking 2 months for me on 2K. Let's simulate the rest of these playoffs. What I'm going to do now, guys, because I don't want this video to be too long. I know you guys got stuff to do. You probably got homework, or maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to watch a lot of crispy stuff, which if that's the case, check out my second channel, Extra Crispy, for videos over there. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to simulate to the beginning of next regular season. If I do any big-time trades at all or anything like that, I will let you guys know. But like I said, I don't want the video to be too long, so I will see you at the beginning of the next season. Okay, guys, here is the team going into the third and final season. We got LaMelo Ball back as the starting point guard of this team. Devin Booker as the starting shooting guard. RJ at the 3. McCurmaker getting the start at the 4. And we got Mitchell Robinson at the 5. This is really good, guys. Like, this is a great squad right here, in my opinion. You know, not only like a team that can do some things now, but also just going forward. And actually, during the offseason, I got on the phone with Chris Paul. And he's like, yo, Crispy, I'm not ready to retire yet, man. I'm not ready to retire. So he agreed. You know, since we had a lot of money kind of left over, not a very strong free agent class in this case, or guys that were willing to sign with him, I gave him a 2-year contract, kind of like an extension of his already bitch-ass contract, but the second year is a team option, so he's going to make $36 million this year to be a backup, and then, you know, after that, the future, we'll kind of see how he does in this 6-man role. He's going to be right there with DeMarcus Cousins, Carmelo Anthony, and we got Kevin Knox, so that is going to be our 9-man rotation there, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. System proficiency, I do have a pace and space system. See if there's something better than that. Perimeter centric's already looking better, which I actually kind of like the idea of that anyway. Although 7-second with this type of team, you know, run up and down the court. Let's actually go with that. Let's go with the 7-second offense. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate the third and final season. See, you know, with this developed team, if we can win a championship. Okay, so we definitely have our best chance of winning a championship this season, at least according to the regular season record, but I'll probably get swept by the damn, I don't know, man, Los Angeles Spark in the second round, knowing my luck. We got one more game against the Portland Trail Blazers. By the way, guys, 55-27 out of the season. LeBron James MVP, damn, at the age of 38. That is very, very impressive. We got Chris Paul as 6th man of the year, so that's kind of cool to see. It seems like that plan definitely worked out. And most improved being McCurmaker at 14, 7, 1 assists, 2 blocks per game. I kind of underestimated his defense. Jacob Underwood, that is our coach, as coach of the year, which means we are probably the #1 seed in our conference, maybe even overall in the NBA. Yes, we are the #1 seed out there. Let's check out the total records just out of curiosity. League standings, we're 55-27. Yes, we got the best record in the NBA. Very weak season overall. Or maybe just a very balanced season, I guess how you want to look at it. But here are the player stats on the season. Love to see it. Devin Booker at 27-19 for LaMelo Ball as a full-time point guard. Starting point guard, I should say. So, yep. All right, first round, Orlando Magic. Let's get it. Simulate round right here. Guys, let's not lose. We can't lose in the first round at least, right, man? Like, second round, I mean, that's just gravy at this point. We kind of know. Oh, my God, we're going to lose in the first round. We're going to lose. Oh, my, we're going to lose in the first round. Hey, okay. All right, we're here, man. We're here. We're here to stay. Yo, didn't win on the Magic. I actually really like that fit a lot. Okay, next up, Milwaukee. I'm going to throw this between the beats in the second round, be Milwaukee Bucks. So let's just end it. Come on, just give it to me, 2K. Here we go. Yup, 3-1, 3-2, and there you have it. Second round loss. It seems like it's like programmed into the game now. I don't understand it. I don't really get it. But hey, the point of these rebuilds is to see if you're better off than when you started and see if your plan is put into place. And I would say it is. I would say that this Knicks team, you know, Chris Paul, Carmelo, gives them some excitement for right now, and it helps them mentor some of the guys for the future. And yeah, I don't think this team wins the championship in the next 3 years anyway, so not too mad about it. We got DJ Stewart as finals MVP. Good for him, not Zion. That's actually kind of interesting that Zion didn't win it. But anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop this like, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, as always, check out my second channel, Extra Crispy. And peace out, my friends.